So you think you might be an empath. Not sure, questioning, what is an empath really? Do you experience the emotion of others? Do you feel drained by large groups or negative people? Are you so sensitive to energy that you don't know where you end and someone else begins? Can you feel things coming that you can't always put into words? Can you read the emotions or reactions of others in a way that seems to transcend normal human interaction? These are some signs that you might be an empath. Some people define empath as having empathy for others, but this is not always the case. We need to collectively change the definition of empath as having a heightened intuitive sense of the energy of others and the world outside of themselves. It really has nothing to do with having empathy for others. Being an empath makes you highly energetically sensitive and intuitive to other people, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have compassion for them, or you even need to have compassion for them, depending on what kind of person they are. There is also a terrible misconception out there that empaths are somehow better or more evolved than other people. And this is just not true. I've met empaths who could be incredible souls, and I've also met some that could be sociopaths. But most people are somewhere in the middle. Just because you have this ability does not make you more or less than anybody else. Some would even call it a burden. It is just a component in the complexity and endless dimension of the soul. It's like being born with a talent for art or music or mathematics. It's just something you're born with. You can make it work for you, really develop it, and utilize it in your life, or you can walk away and ignore it. It's up to you. When you have the kinesthetic sense of being an empath, it can be tricky at first to understand exactly what's happening to you. Empaths are usually absorbing and sensing all the energy around them, and most of us can find that terribly exhausting. Being an empath has its advantages and disadvantages. In the most evolved state, you can be completely in touch with your intuition and totally feel your way through life with great success. You absolutely learn to listen to yourself and understand the language that your body, your energy, and your intuition is speaking to you. Keeps you safe, keeps you protected, keeps you happy. On the most difficult days, you are drained by the world and absorb all the negativity around you. But usually it's somewhere in between. One of the most important things you can do as an empath is learning how to keep your energy field clear and also learning how to protect it. This is super important to keep you functional and help you understand what's yours and what's somebody else's. When your energy field absorbs too much of other people's energy, you find yourself doing things you wouldn't do, behaving in ways you wouldn't, and thinking things that aren't really yours, feeling emotions that don't belong to you, and you realize you have taken on the energy of someone else and their energy is affecting your behavior. As a professional who used my empathic skill to help work on others, I would have to have days to clear my energy, and my thoughts for the first 24 hours were not my own. I feel sad and depressed and angry and defeated. I was just taking on someone else's experience. If you're an empath, you definitely have to honor your introverted side and have your private time to clear yourself out. So here are the crystals I recommend to help you clear and protect your energy. So one of my favorite things to use is salt. So this is cubic halite and this is rose Himalayan bulk salt. This is fantastic. You can hold it, carry it with you, use it at the end of the day. Or one of my favorite things to do is to take a salt bath. You can use Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, whatever you want. Or you can use a salt blend. Like we made this, it's been infused with crystals and oils and plants. I sit in it at the end of the day and clear my energy out. It's also soothing for the skin. If you don't have a bathtub, you can either stick your feet in salt water or even put a cup of salt water between your feet and think about releasing your energy into the salt water. It will move your energy. Salt is fantastic. Another fantastic mineral is sulfur. This is crystallized sulfur, but sulfur and quartz also works well. Sulfur is incredibly purifying to your physical space. It's also incredibly purifying to your energy field. It's considered brimstone. Nothing removes negativity out of a space better than sulfur. Kyanite is fabulous. I have blue kyanite here. It's self-clearing and the blue bolsters the intuition. Not only will this clear your energy field, it will help you read what you're absorbing from others. If you know me, you know I love the Libyan desert glass. This will help you build a strong sense of identity. And when you have a strong sense of identity, you're better protected. It will help you better define what is yours and what is somebody else's. Prehnite is an excellent stone for empaths. It enhances awareness and perception and is great for helping to master the language of the kinesthetic sense of an empath. Clairsentience. Mica will help you understand all the layers of your energy field and is great for navigating the emotions that come with it. Peridot is the ultimate energetic shield and will protect you from the energy of others. Can't forget the classic black tourmaline, grounding, protective, detoxifying. You can use hematite and smoky quartz in a similar fashion as well. Apotholite just clears the energy, it brightens the energy field, it strengthens your energetic flow. It's also very soothing, balancing, and energizing for empaths. We tend to get tired because we're drained all the time. And selenite will work in a similar way as apotholite. Brings in lots of light and goodness, and it helps you be you and kick out the energy of someone else. If you want even more tools and crystals for empaths, all you have to do is go to my website and search the term empath, and tons of things should come up. There are also tons of other tools to clear your energy, such as clearing mists, clearing smokes, sound. It's best to find what works for you and apply it.